Gemini, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. Okay, Gemini. Here you are lacking strategy. Okay, you don't have a plan. And it kind of feels like you don't want to rely on group thinking for this particular situation. So there's two ways to look at this. Either you felt like somebody was pulling your strings, so you stepped away from the group, or you felt like you did not want what the group wanted. So here you are stepping back from a particular, I almost want to say conflict. It actually may not even be a conflict. There is an idea that is presented and there is a group that is moving in a particular direction in your life. This is more than one person. Okay, this isn't a one-on-one personal relationship. This is an entire group of people, group thinking, an institution. It could be vocational, but they're moving in one direction and you are like, no, I don't want to go in that direction, but you lack a plan on how to get there. Okay. So you're wearing a mask. You're putting up a front. You are the Queen of Wands, and the inverse is my performer. This is the person who, very similar to the King of Cups, puts on a poker face, but it's less about emotion and more about strategy. You know, or even self-preservation. You know, so you're putting up this boundary for self-preservation because you aren't going to go in this direction, but you lack a plan. The truth of the matter is, you've really looked at the direction that this group is going in, and I don't want to say you don't agree with it. You don't agree with it for yourself. It may be good for them. You know, like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But you're recognizing what's good for this gander isn't necessarily good for me. So it's not like these are bad people. It's not like they're doing bad things. You're just saying, you know what, there's something better for me and it's not this. Okay? So this isn't going to be a conflict so much as a difference in values or just wanting a different outcome. And all of the trials and tribulations that you've been dealing with all year have taught you one thing, and you're actually, this is beautiful, Gemini, because I'm thinking back on some of your other readings, and it was talking about finding your voice, finding your ground, about conserving energy for yourself, about making sure you have enough energy at the end of the day for yourself, self-care, all of those things. This is the second time today that the Knight of Cups has shown up, not as somebody making an offer to somebody else, but somebody being proud that they are managing their energy wisely. So what this feels like to me is, Gemini, you've been going back and forth with who can I trust, who can I not trust, who can I talk to, who can I not talk to, what do I need to do for myself, what do I need to do for my tribe, and you finally struck a balance in, this is what I need to do for me. And then once I'm taken care of, and then I know I have enough to take care of others who depend on me. So it kind of feels like you were relying on other people to help you in situations. And now you're going, you know what? The truth of the matter is, I can forge my own path. I can do this on my terms. I can be the one calling the shots here. And that's what you're doing. So to me, Gemini, this is you practicing a lesson learned based on self-care and listening to your inner voice and intuition. This is a really good thing. Yep, there it is. I was just talking about inner voice and intuition, and what do I pull up? The High Priestess, the card, the energy of inner voice, intuition, just knowing and moving with that gut feeling. Then we get the Tower in the inverse. This is you rebuilding a foundation based on your values, your ideas, the outcomes that you want. And here's you willing to put in whatever it takes, not only to do for yourself, but to do for your tribe. So Gemini, it feels like You had a rough patch and you had to rely on other people to help you get through it. Now that you've gotten through that rough patch, you've taken the time to do some self reflection, find that inner voice, trust that inner voice, and move forward with that inner voice again. Because honestly, that's how Geminis usually move through the world, is they're constantly balancing, because the Gemini card is the lovers. And they talk about the two faces of Gemini. The Gemini is constantly balancing out the ebbs and flows between their light side and their dark side. They're 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 constantly doing shadow work, and they're constantly finding the inner voice and helping other people along. You had a setback this past year where it was hard for you to find the inner voice. You found it again, and you're moving forward with it. Gemini, I am so proud of you. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. Damn, I'm so proud of you. I'll see you next week, okay?